So before the game, I reminded you that George Kittle had fewer than 30 receiving yards in 6 of his past 7 games. Well, tonight, 2 catches, 24 yards. It's a theme. It's a pattern. Now, 7 of his last 8 games, fewer than 30 receiving yards. He almost caught a touchdown pass, but he didn't. He didn't get his second foot in. One of those things. But it's like, why don't they throw to him anymore? I can't explain. I do not understand his usage. He's always blocking. There was a play, they took one shot down the field in this game. It was a deep shot to Charlie Werner while Kittle was blocking. And it was incomplete. It wasn't a great throw, but it hit Werner in both hands and he dropped it. Turned him around a little bit, but was behind him. He dropped it. Kittle makes that catch. Why doesn't Kittle get to run routes anymore? Why doesn't Kittle get to catch passes anymore? He's like the 6th offensive lineman on the team. They're giving him $15 million a year to be the 6th offensive lineman. Why? Is he washed up? I mean, he made a really nice 20-yard catch. He almost made a touchdown catch. He can still block. Did he say something to Kyle? Is he in the doghouse? I don't get it at all. But whatever, they won the game, no big deal. But if they're going to win the Super Bowl, Kittle has to be a factor. He can't just be a blocker. He has to be a receiver too. And frankly, Jimmy seems to trust him more than anyone else of the receivers, so use him. I mean, fine, you didn't need him tonight. You got Juszczyk involved, you got Debo involved, you ran the ball, great, that's enough. But you got to establish George Kittle because he hasn't been a threat since like last November. Got to establish him, got to get him back in the flow and prove that he can still be the guy he was a few years ago because as great as this defense is, I think Kittle's going to have to contribute to this team. It's too late to trade him. You might have been able to trade him in the offseason, but now look at him. He's not producing. It's been a half a season, essentially. 7 of the last 8 games, he's not producing. He's going to be 29 next week. I don't think he's washed. At least he's healthy. Maybe Kyle's trying to keep him healthy. Cal. I don't know, man. You can't give a guy $15 million a year and be afraid to use him. At a certain point, you got to use him. So I don't know what to make of George Kittle and his disappearing act, but it's not great.